What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back to Expression Culture. Here with me, Gareth, the Honda Guru. Today we're going to be replacing some bulbs on my CRZ. Now, I know that doesn't sound like an interesting task, but it's more of it's a new product that I've not tried before. I've recently been using a lot of Osram bulbs on my cars, because I find that a lot of the LED stuff you get online is a little bit cheap, like Chinese crap. So the ones I've currently got there at the moment, these are for my reverse bulbs. I've currently got, I think they're made by, well, I think they've got Samsung LEDs in them, which will probably say why they're rubbish. Hashtag Apple products are better. It's only a bit of banter. So what I'm going to be replacing them with, they're a T15 bulb on the Honda CRZ, which is my CRZ behind me here. So I'm going to replace them with these Osram ones. Now they're a bit different. I've not seen anything like this. They've kind of got like a reflector with an LED on each side. I don't know if you can quite see that. A bit weird. But when I looked on Osram's catalogue, these were kind of like the best option for that fitment. So we'll have to see what if they're any good. Osram generally are pretty good. So these, like I said, these are a T15. It's like your sort of 501 fitment, but like slightly bigger, higher output. I think they're 16 watt if I remember correctly. Yeah, 16 watt, W16W. These are model number got that completely wrong. 921 DWP-02B. That's up in that top corner if you can quite make that out. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you what I've currently got in there. One of them is working intermittently, which is sort of how most LED bulbs start to fail. You may have noticed it in the recent video of the car being on the dyno, on my video and Dyno Days one. I think it was on Dyno Days one more, I noticed it. Yeah, one of them on the passenger side is not working. Or it was, and then it wasn't, and it was, and it wasn't. So I'm going to replace it. And I'm also going to show you how to remove the tail lights on the CRZ. Right, so as you can see, one is working, nice and bright. One is not. Well, actually, you can just about see it's illuminated, but it's not actually doing anything. Rather annoying. So, let's whip these out and replace them. So, first things first is obviously to open the boot. Now you gain access from this cover here. There's only two fixings behind here, and then the lamp slides out. You can't get any access from behind. So, flathead or a pry tool of some sort. Push that one out, and then you expose the two 8mm. Now there is a Phillips head in there as well, but depending on how tight they are and last time they come out, you might find it difficult to get out. That's why I prefer to use the 8mm. Now they're only little light things, so obviously I've had these out before, so I've not over tightened them. One, should have 8mm, and the other one's up here. I could have used my power tools today, but chose not to. I have a little spider trying to join me. Go away. Second one. Best thing I do find on these, just put a bit of pressure here. There's a tang here, a locating tab. Put your fingers in here, push, and just wiggle it free, like that. And then you're left with a load of connectors. Now, for the purpose of the video, I'm going to remove the tail light. on these, because they're LED, you need to remove this wire as well. The bulb will come straight out, like so. You will also need to remove the wiring harness from this little clip here, but because I've taken them out before, I've not put them back in. A bit lazy. Ooh, it's a bit dirty. Bear with me a moment, boys and girls. I'm just going to go and clean that. A bit tidier in there. That's the old bulb. As you can see, it's nothing really special. The thing I like about these is it magnified them a little bit. We'll see what they're like though. So again, this is what we're going to be using, and these are the new ones. You have to bear with me, there's a very old motorbike about to go past, it's a bit noisy. Let's try the new ones. Now, one thing to make note of with LEDs is they only pass electricity through them in one direction. Therefore, if they don't work the first time, take it out, turn it 180 degrees, and you should be fine. Jesus Christ. They're considerably brighter than the other ones. Wow! Right, let's get the tail light back in. So, if you remember correctly, that's the old ones, Samsung ones. Oh, and that's the new Osram ones. I like the light better. The colour of the light, like the temperature, or what you want to call it. It's probably a bit difficult to judge in this light, but they were on. I like that a lot actually. It's really clean. Very happy with that. Compared to these ones, have got a bit more of an ice white to them, whereas these are a bit more slightly warmer. More like an ambient white. Brilliant. Let's get the other one in. So there we go, boys and girls. All back together. New bulbs in both sides. I think you'll agree. They're a much nicer colour. And better visibility. So, there we have it, boys and girls. A little small video for you there. Hope you've enjoyed it. Yeah, it's always good to uprate rather than just replace. One of the main selling points of Osram bulbs is you get a 4-year warranty with them, which is pretty good. They do state that they're not for road use on them now, but I think that's since the MOT rules recently changed, that you're not really actually allowed LED replacement bulbs in your vehicle, especially in your headlights. Do I care? No. I'll find out about that when I get pulled over. Hopefully that won't be the case. And yeah, I mean, it went through an MOT fine. I think it's more, the MOT test is obviously meant to fail it on LED bulbs and stuff like that, but I think really it'll probably be down to MOT tester's discretion at the end of the day, because I don't really, especially if it's in a vehicle like this where it's got projector housing, I personally, obviously this is going from a guy that used to be an MOT tester and a technician, I personally don't see a problem with it if the beam pattern is correct. And if it's not binding on anyone, obviously. I've got every bulb pretty much in this car is LED. Naughty me. Obviously these rules came, I've done that way before these rules come in. But yeah, I've ran these bulbs in the car for over 2 years now. And I think I've had it MOT 3 times since I've had these lamps. Not the lamps, not replacement lamps, bulbs. So I don't see a problem with it. MOT tester doesn't see a problem with it. I don't really see the problem in increasing visibility. You tell me. I'm sure there'll be someone out there on the moan And at the end of the day, I know police officers are only doing their job, but I sometimes think that the UK government and motoring bodies make up some real bullshit laws. But that's another story for another day. Maybe on one of my lives, when I do actually get around to doing some. So boys and girls, hope you've enjoyed that small little video. Hopefully it's been slightly informative to some people. Maybe to CRZ owners that haven't taken apart their taillights and now can change a bulb on their own. Not everyone is mechanically minded, and not everyone knows how to work things. I mean, for Christ's sake, you know, Halfords do a service to fit wiper blades. Don't get me wrong, some vehicles are a pain in the arse, like a Nissan Duke. You got to have the wipers up to actually be able to access them and stuff like that. There's a couple of vehicles like that now. Anyway, I'm yabbering on. Like I've already said, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please check out my sponsor, Danny Day's Performance Parts. Links to their website and their YouTube will be in the description as usual. He doesn't sell these, but I'm sure if you wanted some, he'd be happy to supply them. So boys and girls, stay safe, keep smiling, be happy, show the people that you really love that you appreciate them, and keep your good friends close, because they are few and far between. Danny, you know who I mean. I've just said it anyway. Until the next video, boys and girls, I will see you again. Bye now.